Now, not only is Brisbane home to the 2020 AFL Grand Final, it's also where you will find Queensland Ventures. It's a new group to support the Sunshine State's entrepreneurs, and to tell us about it is DayTek Capital's Will Banks, who joins us now on Skype. Hi Will, welcome back to Startup Daily.
Thanks very much for having me back.
Oh, great to have you on again, Will. Now, you're driving this project, and I know you have one eye looking at what's going on in the southern capitals. But what are your goals for Queensland Ventures?
Yeah, I mean, what was behind it was the fact that trying to build a business originally from the UK until I'd moved to Australia, and I found it slightly challenging trying to dial into the business network whilst based in the UK. It was only when I landed that I found that the Queensland business community were extremely supportive and very, very engaging. But what was missing was a group, and that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to create a group where we could all could get together. We could support each other, support new startups, support businesses looking to expand interstate, and not only that, to potentially attract inward investment from abroad.
It sounds like a great idea. What stage is the group at the moment? Who are you looking for? So people who are working in tech or startup in that greater Brisbane region?
So it's very new. So the group has actually only been up and running for about 24 hours. Already we've got a number of people that have joined, a number of businesses and individuals that have joined it, which is really exciting. I've had a lot of positive feedback with regards to the concept, those looking to join, those looking to engage. I've been speaking to FinTech Queensland as well, who put on some fantastic events, and they're keen to get involved as well. So we're looking to not only engage the entrepreneur market, we're also looking to engage the more mature market. It's across various sectors. We're not going to discriminate against whatever the business is. It's more about creating a business community, and also looking to support state government and even federal government with regards to bringing, as I say, investment and jobs into Australia.
Shortly after the AFL announced that Queensland was getting their grand final this year, Dan Andrews said they're keeping the grand final in Melbourne after that. But what are your goals in terms of building out the ecosystem up there for other possibilities in Queensland? There are some sectors that you guys are very, very good in technically. What do you want to see thrive, especially in Queensland?
My personal thing is FinTech. If you look at the number of employment levels within Queensland, it's about 9% within FinTech. When compared to New South Wales, for example, it's about 48%. You compare that to the local universities in terms of the talent that's sitting within those universities, such as QUT and Griffith, for example, Bond. There are some extremely talented individuals, and I think that Queensland, specifically Brisbane, can grow its FinTech community. I mean, the climate's better. It's cheaper to build a business here, and it's closer to Asia. So I think Queensland and Brisbane has a lot of positives with regards to pushing the FinTech agenda and potentially making Brisbane the FinTech hub of not only Australia, but potentially globally.
How have you found it being based in Brisbane since you moved there from the UK? Obviously trying to build your own FinTech, and I think you've got your Australian Financial Services licence since we last spoke to you. How's the process been?
It's easier since I've landed. The Trade Investment Queensland have been extremely supportive. Austrade have been very supportive as well. The universities have been supportive. I was at an event as a guest speaker last week, with FinTech Queensland, who have been fantastic. So it is much easier when you land because obviously you can then do the circuit and you can easily interact with the business community. What I found was slightly more challenging, especially around COVID, was the fact that if you're not local but you're looking to land a business in Brisbane, it's not as easy just because you're unable to do that circuit. So this community is looking to really support those businesses looking to land here, but also those looking to expand, to help students with entrepreneurial ideas, I mean, it's endless, really. I mean, the brief that I've set down is kind of endless. It's just generally helping business within Queensland.
You've already got government officials, bankers, lawyers, educators, influencers, entrepreneurs. The list is pretty massive already. Just give us a quick plug. Where will people find it if they're interested in jumping on, and how does the sign-up process work?
Very, very simple. At the moment, it is a LinkedIn group called Queensland Ventures. You can look it up, and all you need to do is you just sign up to it. I'll accept you. You can either come on as just an individual. If you want to have your logo included in the pamphlet and the marketing, just email me directly at w.banks@daytekcapital.com.au, and I can add you to that. The whole thing is free. It's voluntary. You can put as much or as little time as you want. The sponsorship in terms of the company logo side of things, that's free as well. It's more about just support. This sponsorship is more about supporting the business community and the state and Australia as a whole.
It's always great to chat with you. No doubt we'll catch up again soon with your progress on your neobank, but thanks for your time today and best of luck with Queensland Ventures.
Thank you very much, both. Thank you.
Well, it's great to hear a new initiative like that in the Queensland startup community.
Absolutely. It's all happening in Queensland.
I know.
Footy finals and Queensland Ventures.
We've talked, and I think much needed, because we've talked a lot when growth in the sector is compared amongst capital cities. We're often seeing that Brisbane, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast are leading the way in growth.
In terms of growth, absolutely. But for the moment, sort of Melbourne and Sydney are getting the lion's share of the ecosystem, and I think Queensland sort of sits off to the side, but it's got this massive potential to grow. And of course, we know it's got some great companies up there, some great innovations. You know, it's even produced a unicorn at this stage. Yes. So I just think it's a great venture, and Will's obviously kicking heaps of goals.
Look that one up if you're based up there, that's for sure. Okay, stuff.